Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETFs, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them gain their profits while I'm still in my same making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang. Hey, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you guys all had a fantastic day, but tomorrow is going to be an even bigger day. Today was a great day for us inside True Trading Group, but tomorrow it's all about Fed minutes, baby. It's the meeting. It's the notes from the last Fed meeting. We're going to talk about it. We're going to prepare for it. We're going to tell you how to trade it. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 17 years and began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job right out of college. While there, I had to go through an educational training program before they let me touch even $1 of their money. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. Excuse me. Now I fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. And look at my team of 9 other professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world reach their goals. We actually have members in over 115 different countries. And I forgot to mention to you guys that actually, so when the Great Recession, the stock market crash happened, it was when I just got thrown right into the lion's den. I just started working at the fund in New York City. And then 2008 happened, and that was the crash. But 2008 was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, I preface that with you guys because I learned in volatility. I learned in a volatile market. And we find ourselves yet again and still in a volatile market. And that's been kind of the theme of my live streams these last couple of weeks, is just the volatility, and that this market has changed forever. You know, this market has changed forever. I'm going to get into more of that here on this live stream, as well as my game plans for the Fed. But for those of you that do not know, True Trading Group, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and provide individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures for all styles of trading as well. Day trading, swing trading, also even long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody inside True Trading Group. You see, we take that university level of curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year on their own if you were to go pay for these tools on your own. These are tools that give you more information. They help you make better decisions. They increase your chances of success. The problem is most retail traders don't use them because they're about $5,000 or $6,000. That's a lot of money. I know that. That's why we've spent years building relationships with these companies so we can offer their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost. Okay. This way you guys have access to these tools and this information, and you do not need to pay $5,000 or $6,000 a year. It's actually included on our platform at no additional cost, no upsell or anything like that. When you join our annual membership, you guys get access to all of these things. You also get access to our members. Our members are the most successful, supportive, educated, and helpful community of traders that you guys are ever going to find. Not to mention you have access to all the real-time trade alerts from myself and the other professional trading mods that collectively as a group have been able to maintain a win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you folks have come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free with myself and other TGD Pro trading mods and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, and analysis and commentary that can help you guys become better traders. So if you haven't done so yet, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. I have a question for you guys. I mean, this is really a question for people that are not members, because I already know the answer for people that are members. But are you listening yet? Are you listening yet? The market's been moving lower for the last few weeks. The target that I gave you, okay, was it 3 Tuesdays ago on August, or 2 Tuesdays ago on August 1st. Actually, that would be, let's see, today's Tuesday. So that would be, so 3 Tuesdays, well, 2 Tuesdays ago. On August 1st. The target that I gave you on August 1st was reached today. Okay. It was reached today. Inflation is picking up all around the world. Canada reported drastically higher inflation today. India reported higher inflation the other day. So you're starting to see inflation tick up around the world. China's economy is slumping. Fitch is threatening to downgrade major U.S. banks like JP Morgan and Bank of America. Fed members are beginning to talk tough again. Student loan payments are starting back up again next month. Credit card debt's at all-time highs. A lot of headwinds for this market right now, and there's catalysts for volatility. I told you on August 1st that I expected to pull back in the market from August to September, and so far that call has been correct, and we've profited handsomely inside of True Trading Group on the back of that analysis and positioning ourselves to the short side on many names over the last couple of weeks in order to profit from that price action. Just again, today, members were able to make over 100% gain on put options even before lunchtime. That was just today. I really want to take a second. I want to congratulate everybody that signed up to True Trading Group over the last couple of weeks, that has taken advantage of this price action. That's honestly anyone that's just joined True Trading Group the last couple of months or joined True Trading Group ever, really, because every single time I come on these live streams, and I said it last night, and I'll say that, bears repeating again, but I really do hang my neck out there, and I tell you guys exactly where I believe that we are going to make money. And I tell you exactly how I believe that we are going to make money. And more often than not, we are proven right again and again. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not perfect by any means. I'm going to have red trades. I'm going to have losing days. I'm going to have red days. I'm going to be wrong on certain overall market calls. But I'd say probably out of the last 10 major market calls that I have made, I've been wrong on 2 of them. If you go back over the last 3 years, you go back to 2020, you go back to 3.5 years ago, I've made about 10 overall market calls, and I've been wrong on 2 of them. And I'm going to come on here when I'm wrong. I'm going to tell you that I'm wrong. And I'm not just going to, hey, this is the only time that I talk about things is when I'm right. No, I come on and I talk about when I'm red. I tell you when I have red days. I'll tell you when my analysis is wrong. I mean, for example, I believed that we were going to have a mild recession this year. I did. One of the market calls that I had this year where I was incorrect was that I believed by this time, if you asked me back in January, I believed that by this time we would have seen the economy weaken a lot further than it has. And that was honestly the thought of the majority of analysts and the majority of institutions on Wall Street. Everybody was positioned for a recession coming this year. But as the year went on and the job market continued to hold up and earnings continued to hold up and the consumer continued to spend and retail sales continued to be better than expected, the realization came to the markets and to myself that there's not going to be a recession this year. That doesn't mean you can't have one next year. I actually still think that there's a possibility of a recession next year. I just mentioned a couple of the headwinds that the market has facing it in front of us, but we're going to get a lot more information about this also tomorrow with the Fed minutes. Tomorrow with the Fed minutes, we're going to see, what the Fed talked about during that last meeting. Okay, during that last meeting, you had the 25 basis point rate hike that everybody expected and was baked in. Well, now people are anticipating the Fed to not do anything at the September meeting and not do anything at the November meeting as well. But if you get a higher than expected inflation number for the month of August, that's going to change everything. That's going to change the market's expectation. You've had yields start to move higher. You had the 10-year Treasury move above 4.2% today. That is a signal that rates are still going to move higher. That is a signal that the Fed is going to keep rates high, not just higher for longer, but maybe higher, not just stay where we are for a longer period of time. And let me tell you something. If what's going on in Canada and India is any bit of foreshadowing for what's going to happen with us, that inflation number would scare the ever-living crap out of the market. Now, I'm not trying to come on here. I'm not trying to scare you that inflation is running wild, because inflation is not running wild at all. Inflation is actually very much under control by the Fed, which is the biggest difference between now and you go back to the 70s and then the early 80s when you had runaway inflation in the 70s, and then you had Paul Volcker slammed the economy in the early 80s, purposely causing a recession in order to bring inflation back down to sustainable levels. It was the right thing to do. He had no choice. And it was because of policy mistakes and errors during the 70s that allowed inflation to get out of control. Inflation is not out of control right now. The Fed has a really good grasp on inflation. Inflation expectations over the next 1 year, over the next 3 years, over the next 5 years are actually very well anchored. And that's a very good thing. And the Fed's been doing a good job of that. But the market is content believing that the Fed is done with their rate hike cycle. And if you get a higher than expected inflation number, that is probably going to change. Not probably, that will change. You will start to see the markets price in more rate hikes, maybe another 25, maybe 2 more 25s. The market right now is not priced for that. Right now, the market thinks there's only a 10 to 15% chance of a rate hike in September. But Canada's inflation number was way higher, wasn't even close. Expectation was 0.3 month over month, came in 0.6. Expectation was 3.0 year over year, came in 3.3. Way higher than expected. Now, those are their July numbers. We already got our July numbers, and the numbers were right in line with expectations. But let's not forget, over the last 4 months, maybe, every CPI inflation number has been under expectations. Well, this time it came kind of right in line with expectations. And now you see India and Canada seeing their inflation numbers come in above expectations. And that's kind of makes me feel like, and I actually said this on the live stream here a couple of weeks ago, that I think that we are susceptible to an upside surprise on inflation in either the July or August numbers. Now, we just got the July numbers. There was not an upside surprise. But what about now the month of August? Let's see. But that will change on what the market believes that the Fed is going to do. So that's why I kind of want to have a really big conversation today about kind of the overall market bigger picture, you know. And this just kind of goes back to what I was saying before. I'm kind of getting a little bit off track. I want to talk about this stuff a little bit later on in the live stream. But like every time I come on these live streams and I hang my neck out there, you know, I hang my neck out there and I tell you exactly what I believe is going to happen in the market, tell you exactly the way that I think we're going to make money. And it's not because I'm psychic. It's not because I've got some secret to the stock market. It's not because I'm, you know, I have some indicator or I know some pattern that they taught me on Wall Street that you guys don't know. It's just simply that I have over 17 years of experience doing this and I received professional training on Wall Street. That's the reasons why. It's not a secret. You know, I hang my neck out there and I make the calls that others are afraid of making. You know, a lot of people come on YouTube or they go on different social media channels and they tell you, oh, look at what I did today. Look at what I did today. Right? Well, okay, well, tell me what you're going to do tomorrow. Do you have that information? Are you willing to tell everyone what you think is going to happen tomorrow? Are you willing to tell everyone what you think is going to happen before the day even begins? Because that's what I do on here. I told you on August 1st, I believe the market was going to go down to the low 440s. I believe that we were going to fill that gap, and that gap was filled today, and that target was reached. This gap fill that you see right here, you can go back and watch my live stream from August 1st. I told you I think we're going to fill this gap. That was a live stream that we did right here on this day, and I told you I believe the market's going to pull back in the month of August, and I believe that we're going to get back and we're going to fill that gap, and that gap was closed completely today. Now we're at a major support level in the overall markets, and you have a major catalyst coming up tomorrow that is going to set the stage for what I am going to do next. And we're going to prepare you for what I am going to do next. When I come on here and I tell you guys exactly what I think that you need to hear and not what I think you want to hear, some people don't like that. Some people don't want somebody to shoot them straight. Some people just want to hear. There's some people just want to be told what they want to hear. They're confirmation bias. They just want to find people that tell them what they want to hear. They don't want to listen to people that tell them what I think that they need to hear. And that's my job. My job as the owner of True Trading Group and as the head trader of True Trading Group, my job is to make sure that whether my members like what I am saying or not, my job is to make sure that the information that I provide to them helps them make better decisions and helps them make money. That's it. You can like what I'm saying, you can dislike what I'm saying, you can agree or you can disagree. But at the end of the day, my goal is to make you money. That's why you join True Trading Group. You don't join True Trading Group to watch me make money. You don't join True Trading Group to watch the other non-professional traders make money. You join so that you can make money. That is our goal. And we become really damn good at that goal. Don't believe me, just watch this. We'll show you how good that we become at this. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor. Type the number 1 if you guys are making money or becoming better traders. Go ahead. Just type the number 1 if you're making money. You guys are becoming better traders. Just go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Anybody that's on this live stream that's not a member, my advice to you is to pay attention and see how many number ones you're going to see come through on the side of the screen, because the people that you're about to see type the number one. These are not bots. These are real people. These are your friends and coworkers and your family members. These are people that are just like you, that have had every excuse in front of them: full-time job, small account, lost money in the markets before, no experience. Yet here they are telling you that they're making money now and that they're becoming better traders. Make no mistake, guys, True Trading Group is a business. When you join True Trading Group, you are not joining True Trading Group just because I'm just going to treat you as a charity. You're paying for a service, and you expect to receive that service. What is that service? Professional guidance, professional education, professional analysis, professional trade alerts, support, access to tools and resources that traders have access to at one simple cost for the entire year. That is what we provide. I don't do this, for no reason, right? True Trading Group is a business. We have over 30 employees. So speaking of sticking my neck out there, I don't just come on these live streams and tell you what happened today, right? I tell you what is going to happen. We're going to talk about what I think happens tomorrow here later on in this live stream. Like I did on August 1st, when I told you guys I believe the markets are ready for a pullback. Everything has changed. I was actually the title of the live stream. Everything has changed. But it's not just on these live streams where we do that. We do this every single day live inside of chat, accessible on the mobile app, for members of True Trading Group, telling them exactly what I think is going to happen before the market even opens. And then myself and the 9 other professional traders continue this during the day, all day, every day, right up into the closing bell. We're not just gone after an hour and you're left to fend for yourself. We aim to take the guessing out of your trading. No more guessing what stock is going to be the next mother of all short squeezes. And that's the only way that you guys are going to make money in the markets. There's no more guessing if the market's going to be up, if the market's going to be down. Let us do that heavy lifting for you. I understand that many of you, not all of you, but many of you do not have experience, do not necessarily have the education, do not necessarily have the time to go through the analysis and identify these opportunities in the marketplace. Let us do that for you. That's why we're here. Lean on the professional traders into your trading group until you get to a point where you are educated enough and you are confident enough to identify your own trades and your own setups and your own opportunities, because that's really what I strive for. I want you guys to not just follow the moderators. I want you guys to be able to identify your own trade setups. Do me a favor, members, type the number 2 if you guys trade and make money off of your own trade setups now. Type the number 2 again if you make money on your own trades, where you guys make trades. It's not even something a moderator calls out, but you're making money from that. And that's your own trade ideas. And you feel confident in your ability to identify your own setups. Go ahead and type the number 2 inside of chat right now. And again, anyone that's not a member, pay attention to what people are saying. I like to ask members their opinions. I like to ask members, how their experiences are going, rather than me just sit up here and tell you about them, because I can tell you anything. What am I going to say? True Trading Group sucks. No one's making money. Of course, I'm not going to say that. I own the company. Of course, I'm not going to say that. It's better for you to hear it directly from your peers and directly from members. And that's why I ask these questions. Let our experience and let our knowledge provide analysis that you guys can rely on. No gimmicks, no special tricks. And today was no different. I got to give a big congratulations, a big shout out to any member of True Trading Group that caught JP Morgan short today, JP Morgan put options, or Bank of America put options. It was top trade idea for us coming into the day for very specific reasons. I have a video clip that I grabbed for you guys. It's about a minute or so long, minute and a half long, where in the pre-market session, I'm going over with members the exact game plan of what I think is going to happen with those stocks and how members can take advantage and make money from that price action before the market ever opened. Now, you have to realize the clip that I'm about to show you, this is something that we do every single day inside True Trading Group, where the moderators and I, it's not just myself, the other 9 professional traders, we tell you, this is where we're focusing on. This is what we think is going to happen today in the market. These are the stocks we're focused on for trading. We're going to look to enter at these prices, and we're going to look to exit at these prices. So before the day begins, you know exactly where to focus your attention. This way you don't have to be stressed about chasing trade alerts and it's like you're not even paying attention. Then all of a sudden an alert comes out and you're scrambling to open things up. No, you know exactly what the game plan is before the day starts. And that puts you at a massive advantage over tons of other traders that are running around like a chicken with their head cut off when the market opens, and they're just like scatterbrained and they don't even know what the hell's going on. And they're seeing candles, they're seeing scanners, stocks are moving, and they get caught up in all of that chaos when you can remain very calm, very relaxed, and execute on really great trades. That's exactly what members did today inside True Trading Group. So I have a quick video clip, guys. This is from early this morning inside of True Trading Group. This is not from the live stream. This is from inside of our actual chat room before the day begins. I want you to pay very close attention to the stocks that I mentioned and the prices that I say. Let's go ahead and play that clip. Now, what I'm thinking about here with JP Morgan and Bank of America is you have some nice support levels that are being broken right now on the banks. And I want to watch to see if there's resistance there on a bounce back. If you look here on the bottom right of my screen on the daily here for Bank of America, you can see this little flat bottom here. Call it around like $30.70. And you see how now we've broken underneath it on the back of this news from Fitch. If that level acts as resistance, then I think this stock drops to $30. $30 is a great spot. And that doesn't sound like much on Bank of America. I mean, Bank of America is an extremely low, volatile type of stock, but that doesn't mean you can't still get a 30, 40, 50, 60% gain on an option contract. You know, you can get an option contract at 80 cents. It can go to $1.10, $1.20, no problem. This $30 level is the 50-day moving average, dark blue line on my screen. And then also you guys can see from back here, all right, you had this previous little pivot resistance, then you had that big gap up day, and then that gap up day, then it became support. So that $30 is a nice little area of structure. So on the back of the warning from Fitch that they might downgrade the credit rating here, maybe there's weakness in the banks today. And I want to see if Bank of America has resistance at that 30.70, 30.75 area, and then get down to $30. JP Morgan, similar type of scenario. For this one, I want you to look at the bottom left of my screen. It's a little bit easier to see this level when you look bottom left of my screen. I want you to see this level here around 153. Now, 153, you can see support, support, and support, right? Now we're underneath it. See how we're underneath it in the pre-market session? So what I'm looking for on JP Morgan is there resistance at 153? Because if there's a resistance at 153, then you can see JP Morgan drop down to around 150. So now listen to, there was the video from this morning. Now let's talk about JP Morgan first, where we said, you heard me just say it, 153 for the entry for the short. I think the stock gets to 150. The high of the day today on JP Morgan is 153.27. The low of the day is 150.23. And this stock got absolutely pulverized after that test and failure at 153. You guys can see here 60%. Look at this. Look at all these members that are commenting on this right now. 140% gain on JP Morgan puts for David. Lisa killed it on JP Morgan today. Julie Hamilton got 50% gain on Bank of America. KTX Lee got 50% gain on JP Morgan puts. Ryan got hit the JP Morgan puts. Get Low got a 60% gain on JP Morgan puts. 30% on JP Morgan, 110% on the SPX. I mean, just look at 30. Yeah, look at some of these comments. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Congratulations, guys. Again, big shout out and a big congratulations to members that were on this and caught this move. But this is exactly what you just heard me say it. That's pre-market. It's before the market opened. This is what I'm talking about. Let us tell you what the plan is. So you heard before the market opens, guys, 153 JP Morgan, we've got room to 150. Well, there's the 153. You guys can see there's the 153 rejection. And the stock just got killed. It got killed today. You take a look at Bank of America, no different. Bank of America, we said $30, right? We said $30. Look where the stock is, $29.85. Okay, stock's down 3.5% for Bank of America. You heard me on the video. A 50% gain on Bank of America on put options is something that you could see today. And Julie, 50% gain on Bank of America put options right there. Reggie got 350%, which is just absolutely insane. I'm not sure which strike or expiration that you guys went off of, but that's just absolutely insane. 132% gain for Mufasa. This is what and this was before lunchtime. Yes, this is every day. Sherry, thank you. This is every day, guys. This is every single day that you are getting this analysis from myself and the other moderators at your trading group. Let's just look at the 153 level, right? Why did I say why 153? Well, if you take a look at my chart right here, you can see it very clearly, right? You can see this. It doesn't take an experienced trader to look at this and say, wow, every time that we get to this level, okay, JP Morgan finds support. So this is why I said, okay, guys, well, you got a negative catalyst. You have a negative catalyst on JP Morgan and Bank of America today. And that negative catalyst is Fitch. Do we know who Fitch is? Who's Fitch? If you were on my live stream on August 1st, you know who Fitch is. Fitch is one of the major credit rating agencies. You have Fitch, you have Moody's, you have Standard & Poor's. They are the big three. Fitch is the company responsible for downgrading the U.S. credit rating on August 1st, which triggered this downward move in the market that we've seen over the last 2 weeks. Again, August 1st on this YouTube channel. You can go back and watch it. It's right here on this channel. I told you everything's changed. I think the markets are going to move down. We're going to go down to that and close that gap, 442.50 to 443. And we got to, where did we get to today? Exactly 442.50. Gap filled, gap closed, target acquired, target reached, profits in the pocket. That company came out today and they said they are putting the major banks on warning, meaning they might downgrade the credit ratings of the major banks. Now, in May of this year, Fitch put the U.S. government on watch. Fitch said, we are putting a warning on the U.S. credit rating. They gave a warning in May. August 1st, they cut that rating from AAA to AA+, one notch lower, which insinuates that U.S. debt is slightly higher risk than it was before August 1st. That's what Fitch is saying. Now Fitch is saying we are putting JP Morgan, Bank of America, and a lot of the major banks. We're not talking about the little banks anymore. We're not talking about First Republic or Silicon Valley. We're not talking about PacWest or Western Alliance. We're not talking about Zion. We are talking about JP Morgan and Bank of America, the titans, the behemoths of the banking sector. And Fitch tells you today that they are putting those banks on warning for a possible credit rating cut. That's a negative catalyst. That negative catalyst was enough to gap JP Morgan underneath what was once a support level for the stock. And once that level is broken, now we say, okay, where's our next level of support? And on the daily chart, it's 150, 150 and a half. That's where I get these numbers from. I am not pulling these numbers out of thin air. I am not guessing with these numbers. I'm using my over 17 years of experience to tell you if this level breaks, the stock should move down to this price because that's where the next area of support and therefore buying is. That's where this analysis comes from. And that's exactly what happened. There's your high of the day, 153.27, and we rolled all the way down to 150.23. That's it. There it is. I'm not psychic. I'm not using some special indicator. I'm just using my experience to say, if this is the information that I am provided, how can I make money from it? That is what we do. And again, I'm not going to be right every time. I'm going to have red trades. But right now, between myself and the other moderators at your trading group, collectively as a group on all executions, our win rate's around 80%. So we're right a hell of a lot more than we are wrong. This type of analysis in this detail is how you learn, so that you start thinking the way that a professional trader thinks, so that you now can start identifying your own trade setups. That's when you're going to realize your full potential. you'll realize your full potential. Yeah, sure. You can make money following another successful trader, but you're going to really realize your full potential when you start identifying setups on your own. So you have to have the education to be able to identify the setup, or the opportunity rather. You got to have the education to identify the opportunity. But then you also have to have the confidence to pull the trigger and act on it. So there you guys have it. That's the exam. That's what happened today inside of True Trading Group. JP Morgan down to 150 and Bank of America down to 30. And members were able to get anywhere from 50 all the way up to, I saw 125% or 130%, that one person said. The put options on JP Morgan, the August 18th, 150, what was it? The 152.50, I think it was, or maybe the 150, I think it was the 152.50 put, if I'm not mistaken, went from $2, right, or $1. So I don't know, went from $1 to $3, or went from $2 to $3.40, something like that. I forgot. I don't even know what the price of the options were. Maybe you guys can comment and tell me what you, where you got in and where you got out, because I trade the equities. Right. You guys, if you guys didn't know that, I trade the equity, but whenever I alert a trade, I always give people an option contract to trade with it if you want to follow me. Because I understand not everybody has the capital to trade $150 stock, right? So if you have to have a big account to trade $150 stock. So what I do whenever I trade a large cap stock, I'll always tell people, okay, well, guys, I'm getting in at this price. If you want to follow me, you guys can go ahead and get into the August 18th, 152.50 strike put option. That way members that have smaller accounts can go and they can buy the put option and follow the same trade idea. I've been watching him do this every day for the last 2 years. It is crazy. I really feel blessed to have found TTG. Thank you, Cloud. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah. Like I said, guys, listen, I don't want you to take this. I don't want myself to come off as like this pompous prick that's like, I'm arrogant and I'm always right. I'm the world's greatest trader, because I'm not. I'm just trying to show you and explain to you what is actually possible when you know what you're doing. And I'm trying to explain to you, I'm trying to show you how we go about operating inside your trading group every day. And this type of analysis and these type of trades and these type of opportunities are brought to you front and center every single day. It's just a matter of, are you willing to accept it? That's it. That's the question. It's up to you. Remember, members of your trading group are already taking. Members, guys, do me a favor one more time. Type the number 1 if you guys are making money because of your trading group. Just type the number 1. It's not a coincidence, guys. It's not because we predict the future. It's not because we have a secret. It's just because myself and the 9 professional traders have a ton of experience and a ton of education and knowledge that we just share. We tell everybody this is what we're doing. That's what we tell everybody. This is what we are doing. These are the trades that we are in. These are the prices that we're in at. It's up to members if they want to follow along or not. Pay attention to how many people are typing number 1 in chat, guys. This is what it's all about. And that was the analysis on JP Morgan. You heard the video clip from before. And this volatility, guys, tomorrow we're going to get the Fed minutes, right? Let's go back over to the SPY now, because tomorrow we're going to get Fed minutes. And what does this all mean, right? Now that the SPY has filled that gap, that's it. You're at the bottom end of that support level. This support level was about $1.50 wide. And we got to the very bottom end of that support level today, which was the gap fill. Okay, this gap fill that you see from right here, there it is. That gap fill was filled today. Okay, so today that gap was filled. That's it. Now you have to wait until tomorrow's Fed minutes to see if we are going to get a bounce and a recovery off of this support level like we got on Monday. On Monday, we had a really nice bounce back day in the overall markets, and we were all over it. If you guys were paying attention to, the the live stream Sunday evening, I told you guys on Sunday evening that I thought the markets were going to first bounce off of that support level and then weaken back out and roll themselves back over and then eventually break underneath it. And now tomorrow's catalyst of the Fed minutes could be the catalyst that breaks you under the level, because right now we bounced off it, we pulled back into it. Now I'm looking for us to break underneath it. I think that this level is going to break. I think that you're going to see the SPY between now and sometime in the month of September. I think you're going to see the SPY down in this region. I think you're going to see those 430s, and I think you're going to get down and you're going to test your next key support level, which is 430. 430 is going to be the 100-day moving average, which is the purple line you see on my screen. And then it's also going to be this previous support level, which prior to that was a massive, massive level of resistance. You see that level of resistance? That is where I think this market is headed over the next 1 to 2 months. Tomorrow's Fed minutes could be the catalyst that either postpones that test or accelerates it. Because if the Fed minutes break the market under this support level, then I think that the bears really take hold, and any bounce you get back to 443, 444, I believe is shortable. And then you look for the market to roll over and at least move 10 points to the downside to around that 433. And if that level is broken, I am going to be looking for short opportunities back against that level. And you will most likely get a retest of that level if the support level is broken. This is a big enough of a support level that if broken, should be resistance back on the upside test. That gives you the entry for your short positions or your put options, and then you ride that wave to the downside. So we're going to be going over that stuff, guys. I'm going to go over that with you in great detail. Before I do that, I would first like to see how many people are on this live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group. I'd love to see how many people are on this live stream that are not members of True Trading Group. Do me a favor, type the letters TTG if you guys are on the live stream and you're not a member. If you're not a member and you're here and you're on this live stream, type the letters TTG inside chat right now. Just go ahead and type TTG. I just want to see how many people are on here that are not members, because in a moment, I'm going to go over with you the detailed game plan for the FOMC minutes tomorrow and exactly what I think is going to happen and what I'm going to be listening for in the minutes and everything else. So let's see who we got here. We got Beast Reacts. We got Dustin. We got Sean, Jack Oz, Gabrielle. How are you? David Flores. What's up? Tom Thomas, Jose, Tom Sanchez. What's up, guys? Excellent. So we got some new faces that are joining us here today on the live stream. Andrew Kennedy. Oh, nice. Jose's been to the live stream a few times. Jose, welcome back, brother. Hope you're having a good year. Hope you're having a good trading session. Welcome back, man. Glad to have you back. Prime FX, how are you? We got a Forex trader in the house. Prime FX. How are you? We don't trade Forex. I just want to put that out there for you. Prime FX. We don't trade Forex, but equities, options, futures, crypto. We just don't do Forex at True Trading Group. We got David. David's a new member, a new viewer, rather. That's not a member. We got Get Low. Great, guys. Okay, perfect. So listen, here's what we'll do. Real quick. Omar, what's up? Omar, welcome back. I'm pretty sure, it's a common name, but I'm pretty sure that you were on the live stream just a few days ago. Omar, welcome back. Guys, listen, what I want to do here real quick, I've got some good news. We got Alan Harding. What's up, man? Alan Harding, you're on my list. If you guys remember yesterday, Dylan Carson won the giveaway. We gave away a free membership last night, and it was Dylan. We actually were giving away $1,000. Dylan Carson won the $1,000 giveaway, but instead of taking $1,000, Dylan was like, can I just have a free membership? No problem. And we gave Dylan a free membership, and Dylan's the newest family of the True Trading Group community. I know, Dylan, I saw you on the live stream, brother. I saw you in chat also today. Hope you enjoyed your first day. Dylan, maybe you comment. Comment, Dylan. Tell us how your first day as a member, official member of the True Trading Group family. Tell us how it was. Dylan won a free membership last night. Today was his first day in chat. Right. Nice. Yeah, Prime FX. I love that you just said that. I love that you just said that. There's a lot that I can take from your analysis and I can use it in Forex. Absolutely. Absolutely 100%. Absolutely 100%. And there's stuff that I can learn from FX traders as well. Right. Mike, Dylan Carson goes, Mike is the best, man. Can't thank you enough. Nah, Dylan, it's my pleasure, man. I'm happy that you won. And Alan Harding, you're the next up on my list. I hope Alan Harding wins next. I know Alan Harding has been here a bunch of times on the live stream, and I know he's getting ready he's trying to join the TeachG fam. So to get Alan Harding in here as well. But listen, guys, I got good news for you. So any of you that are not members, okay, any of you that are not members, I got good news. We have 8 laptops. 8. We had 10. 2 have already been taken from earlier today. So we do have 8. So those of you that are not members, what that means is, see, when you join True Trading Group, we give you guys a free laptop. It's like our gift for joining the TGG family. It's free. It's a Windows laptop. Listen, it's not a $1,600 gaming laptop. It's not a MacBook Pro, but it's a free Windows laptop. It's going to either be an Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. You guys can use the trade. You can use it for work. You can give it to your kid for school. You can sell it on eBay and put the money back in your account, whatever's easier for you guys. It's our gift to you. It's free. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. We have members in 115 different countries. So I assure you, we will get you that free laptop. Members of True Trading Group, you can just maybe type the number 1 if we have sent you a laptop. You guys can see how many people that we have actually sent laptops to. We should change our name from TTG to DHL, I think. But as long as you live on planet Earth, we'll get you that laptop. It's totally free. But there's only 8. All right. So the first 8 people that join TTG tonight are going to get a free laptop with their membership. And you've got the coupon code I'm going to give you guys tonight for being on this live stream. We'll give you a 50% discount on the membership. The membership is normally $2,212. But with coupon code TTG121, you'll click apply code on the checkout page. That drops the price down 50%, down to just $1,087 for the entire year. And you get the free laptop included. So go to ttgoffer.com. Enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price drops down to $1,087. As long as you see a laptop, you're getting one. There's only 8 though. Okay. So when you go to ttgoffer.com, you'll know you're one of the 8 if you see a laptop in the checkout cart like you see up there now. If you see that, you're getting one. Once 8 people join, there'll be no more laptop there. All right. There'll be no more laptop there. That's how you guys know if you're getting one of the 8 spots or not. Every single thing that you see on the page on ttgoffer.com, everything on that page is included for the 1087. There is no upsell for courses. There is no upsell for tools and resources. We do have extra things you can pay for, like extra intensive boot camps and one-on-one mentor programs and in-person meetups. Yes, those things are more money and extra money if you want them, but you don't need them. We give you all the courses and we give you all the tools included with your 1087 membership. There's no additional cost or hidden fees for those things. There's no upsells for them. All right. So just go to ttgoffer.com. Here, give me 3 minutes. I'll tell you guys how you can join and what you get. And then we'll go into my game plan tomorrow, what I think we're going to see from the Fed minutes and how I plan on trading that price action, because I have a very specific game plan for how I'm going to make money tomorrow based on what happens with the Fed minutes. And the Fed minutes come out at 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So I'm going to be trading in the morning as well, but then at 2 o'clock is when things really might start to heat up. So we're going to go over that. But when you guys go to ttgoffer.com, you'll see everything on that page you get included. And now let me be very clear, and I'll just tell you this right from the start. I stand behind the platform that we have created. I stand behind this community. I'm very proud of what we have created and what we offer to the retail trading community. And I stand behind it so much that I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I know I talk a big game on these live streams to the point where maybe some of you might be annoyed with it, but I back it up with our own money. I believe so strongly in our platform's ability to help you guys reach your goals that we will give a double your money back guarantee to those that join True Trading Group this evening. So if you join, you'll pay $1087 for the whole year. It's less than $100 a month. Well under $100 a month. You'll pay $1087. If you are unable to make back 1087, that's the cost of the membership. You can't make the cost of the membership back at least one time during your membership after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending one study group, and actually use the platform. Don't just sign on to our website 5 times and be like, oh, I didn't make any money. Use the site, use the platform. If you can't make back 1087, I'll give you back $2,174. I'm dead serious. I'll give you back $2,174. That's double the membership fee of 1087. And you can keep the laptop. There's 8 of them. Remember, there's 8. You can keep it. You can keep the laptop that we sent you. But that's how much I stand behind the platform we created. I base our money back guarantee on your P&L, not ours, because me making money or a moderator making money, that's not enough. You're not joining True Trading Group to watch other people make money. You're joining so that you can make money. And that's why we feel that moderators making money is not enough. That's not success. Success is having all of these people that you just saw type the number one when I ask them if they're making money. That is success. Members making money. That is success. That's our priority. That is our goal. That's why we base our money back guarantee off your P&L. You can't make back your membership fee at least once. I'll give you back double. Now, you're going to get included with it our entire curriculum. It's a 22-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of the training that I received working at the fund in New York. Joe, maybe you can post the link up in chat. You guys can click on the link that we're going to post in chat, and you will see a list of the entire syllabus. So every single course that you guys are going to have access to, you guys will see it. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. Live breaking up to the second news alerts, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management members. If you want to know when a CEO buys or sells shares of his own company, you guys have access to all that. Just that information alone, just those tools, if you went directly to Benzinga, is going to cost you around $1,400 a year. It's included when you join True Trading Group for just $1087. You also get Quote Media's full book level 2, Trading Views premium charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use to be focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Some of you may pay for these things. You also get a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money but real-time data so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. Various AI tools. Right? You guys get various AI. We've implemented AI onto our platform. We've created trading assistants to help you identify chart patterns, build trading plans and strategies based on what you think the stock is going to do. Tells you and reads for you news sentiment, tells you if a piece of news is bullish or bearish, and what the anticipated move that a stock is going to have, all through our AI tools on our platform. You guys get access to it for $1087. You don't have to pay anything extra for it. Our own proprietary scanner lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, all this stuff is included. Okay, Gabrielle says, I'm a trial member. Does that make a difference? Okay, Gabrielle, that does make a difference, but I'll do you a solid. If you're a trial member, if you guys go through the trial membership, it's going to cost you over $1,400 to join the community. It's going to cost you literally $1,420 if you go through the trial. If you are currently a trial member, okay, so Gabrielle, if you are currently a trial member, and honestly, if you guys used to be a trial member or you used to be an annual member and you guys want this deal, I'll give it to you, but you actually have to send us a text message so that we can whitelist your email address and give you the 1087 price point, because our platform is going to read that you're already a trial member with that email address. So we just have to whitelist your email and then we can give you the 1087 price point. So just send us a text message if that's you. 786-505-4049. The phone number is at the bottom of the screen. Again, it's 786-505-4049. Just text that number. We will whitelist your email. We'll get you guys hooked up for the 50% discount and the free laptop and the double your money back guarantee. You guys will get all of them. Remember, there's only 8 of those laptops that we have available for this evening. So just open up a new web browser, ttgoffer.com. You must manually enter the coupon code. The price is not going to say 1087 on its own. You have to manually type in, I'm giving it to you, TTG121. Click apply code, price drops to 1087. You're also going to get a trading journal that tracks your trades, right? You're also going to get social sentiment scanner that tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. We have a comment that says, I live in Nigeria, finding it hard on options, sir, because of the time zones. It's almost 3 a.m. here and I'm still watching your videos. 1,400 is like 1 million here. Can I pay 500? I need. Beast reacts, I'm sorry, man. The membership, it's not 1,400. That's if you're a trial member. You can join right now for just 1087 for the whole year. That's $1,087 for the entire year. I can't give it to you for $500, man. We have 10,000 members that have paid more than that. I can't do that, and I won't do that because the platform is worth way more than that. I think that giving you guys 1087 price point is a steal because literally, if you go to Benzinga and just pay for their Benzinga Pro live news feed, Squawk Box feature with congressional trading data and insider trades, you're going to spend around $1,400 a year just for that. You can join True Trading Group for 1087, save, $350 and have access to everything else that I'm saying to you in addition to the stuff from Benzinga. But if you guys have any questions, you can send us a text message, that number as well. We're fully transparent. We're an open book, 786-505-4049. Just text that number. We'll answer any questions that you guys have. All right. We'll answer any question that you guys have. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Click apply code, price drops to 1087. See a laptop, you're getting one. So even if you're watching this live stream after it's aired, as long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart, that's how you guys know you're getting one. All right. And then 786-505-4049. Send us that text if you guys have questions, or if you used to be a member, or you're currently a trial, or you used to be trial and you want this deal, we'll whitelist your email address. We'll get you hooked up. All right. Let's head on over to the SPY and let's talk about FOMC minutes tomorrow. So what are the FOMC minutes? For those that don't know, FOMC minutes are the notes that are taken during the Fed meeting. We just had a Fed meeting in the month of July. These are the notes from that meeting. Okay. These are the notes from that meeting. What I am listening for in the Fed minutes, I want to see how many members think, how many voting Fed members, I want to see how many members think that they are done raising rates. That's what I want to see. How many of them think, that they are done? Because the market thinks that they're done. The market thinks there is a 10 to 15% chance of a rate hike in September. Is the Fed in agreement with that? Let's find out. That's what I want to see. And I believe, I just dropped my pen. I believe, lucky I have another one. Oliva, too. One of my favorite everyday cigar brands. It's a sick pen. It's actually a lighter. I'm talking about badass. It's actually a lighter. It's a pen that's a lighter, which I think is great. So I think the Fed's going to raise rates again at some point, because, again, I believe that inflation is not going to get back to 2% as quickly as the Fed wants it to. And I believe that they're going to raise rates again, maybe at least one more time. I think they're going to raise rates maybe one more time. One more 25 basis point hike. Maybe it comes in September, or maybe they take a break in September and then raise again in November. We have to see. We all just have to see what happens with the inflation. We just have to see what happens with the inflation number. You have to see what happens with the inflation number. Okay, so I want to be listening. I want to be listening for whether or not the majority of the members believe that they're done. You're going to see that in the notes. All right, you're going to see it in the notes. Now, if you get the message in the Fed minutes that appears to be that the majority of the Fed members think that policy is restrictive enough to slow the economy enough, to slow inflation enough, to get back to their target mandate of 2%, if enough of them think that that is the case, then you have to be long Wednesday into Thursday. That's my thought. So right now we're at this key support level. You guys can see the support level that you have here, right? And you can see it used to be resistance back here. Now it's support. And you also have the 50-day moving average, that dark blue line you see on my screen. We got to welcome Johnny. Johnny's the newest member of the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Johnny. Now we're down to 7 laptops, guys. Welcome Johnny. Johnny's the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Johnny. Johnny, welcome. 7 laptops now remain. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com. You'll enter the coupon code of TTG121. You'll click apply code. The price will drop all the way down to 1087. You see a laptop, you're getting one. We cover shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. You live on planet Earth, I'll get it to you. You have any questions, text us, 786-505-4049. All right. So if we stay above this support level tomorrow, and it seems like the Fed is kind of in agreement that, hey, you know what, rates are high enough, let's now wait and see. If that's the tone that you get from the Fed minutes, then folks, in my opinion, you're going to get a day tomorrow that's going to look something like this. I'll draw the candle for you. You're going to get a day that looks something like this, if that is what you get from the Fed. And you're going to want to look for some of the strongest stocks that are in the market. What's one of the strongest stocks in the market right now? NVIDIA. NVIDIA is one of the strongest stocks in the market, and you probably can see some upside in NVIDIA if the markets do recover and the markets do move to the upside. All right, if the markets move to the upside, I think that you can see possibly. Oh, we got to welcome Robert. Guys, welcome Robert. Robert's the newest member of the TGD fam. Now we're down to 6 of these laptops. 6 laptops now remain. Everybody welcome Robert. And Devin. Devin, welcome to the TGD family. Now we're down to 5. These are starting to go now, guys. We're down to just 5 laptops now. So here's the deal. When you go to ttgoffer.com, if you see a laptop, that's how you know you're getting one. There are 5 of them remaining. So again, go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. Again, you guys, I've texted, do I have to wait for a response to purchase? Yes. Gabrielle, if you text us, don't worry, we've got you set, and we will make sure that we get you taken care of, Gabrielle. All right. So Gabrielle, you texted that phone number. So someone's going to respond to you literally within the next 30 seconds. All right. So within the next 30 seconds, someone will respond. That goes for anybody else that sends a text to 786-505-4049. You guys can text that number. We'll whitelist your email. We'll get you guys that deal. So Gabrielle, I look forward to calling out your name here on this live stream soon. Hopefully we can get you taken care of while we're still here on this live. But guys, that means we're down to just 5 of those spots. So hurry up and grab yours. All right. Don't forget, you have the double your money back guarantee. Guys, I can offer you double your money back. It's quite simple. This is why I can do it. Our refund rate, it's only 2.39%. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,300 reviews, and 78% of our members renew their membership or become lifetime members. That's why I can offer you guys double your money back. If our refund rate was like 10 or 15%, if we were 3-star rated, I wouldn't be able to offer you guys double your money back. We'd go out of business if that was the case, right? Members, guys, type the number 1 if you guys have been a member of True Trading Group for longer than 1 year. Just go ahead and type the number 1 if you guys have been a member for longer than 1 year. But you guys will see what I'm talking about. You guys got to ask yourself, why are this many people renewing their membership? All right, Gabrielle says you sent a text message. We do not see a text message. So Gabrielle, you must send a text message. Make sure it's the right phone number. Gabrielle, we do not have a text message from you. Send a text to the number that's at the bottom of your screen, 786-505-4049. Gabrielle, hurry up and text that number. We didn't get a text message from you, I can't hold one of these laptops for you because looks like we have about 5 or 6 people that are on the checkout page right now, actually. So I don't know if all those people are going to transact or not, but there's a handful of people on the checkout page right now. There's only 5 laptops left. So Gabrielle, go ahead, send a text message right now, 786-505-4049. That goes for anybody else too. If you guys have questions, text that number and we'll get you guys hooked up. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the overall markets and let's talk about kind of the game plan there. So I'm going to be looking long after 2:00, and I will most likely, actually, if the Fed minutes are what are saying that it looks like Fed members think policy is tight enough right now, and we're at what's called a restrictive enough level. That's what it will be called. If they think we're at a restrictive enough level, then the markets probably move higher, and the possibility of the rate hike in September and then in November really drops down probably close to 0. And then the markets lift. And if the market starts to lift going into the close tomorrow off of the Fed minutes, you probably get a green open on Thursday. And what I'm going to try to do is I'll try to be in long positions going into the close. I'll take some profits off before the close because I think you will get upward movement. And then I'll hold the piece going into the following day because I think you'll at least get a gap up and a trade higher Thursday morning on the back of the Fed minutes, giving you that move then into Thursday. Now, to the contrary of this, to the flip side, okay, if it seems like Fed members do not think that they are at restrictive enough policy, that they do not think that rates are high enough, then if this level breaks, the trade for me is not going to be the break. The trade for me will be the retest. So now you see this level that we have here, right? We can all see this level. All right. So here we go. Here's double top, resistance, 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 right? You guys see that. Okay. There you have it. There's the resistance. Now we've dropped into that level, right? And you see double bottom support and 50-day moving average. Now, if the Fed minutes show that the Fed looks like they're not done, you probably get this break. Now, to show you how I'm going to trade this, I'm going to come off the daily. I'm going to go to a 15-minute because I'm going to be real specific. Okay, I want to be real specific. Here's the level. Now, let me delete everything and start fresh because I just showed you on the daily. Let's go over and let's talk about this. Okay, let's go over and let's talk about this from the 15-minute. Now, if you get a situation here and we filled the gap today, right? So let's see. Here's your support level. Okay, there's your support level. Here we are. Now, if the Fed minutes give you the break, right, and you really break underneath this level, then the way that I'm going to trade this is you're going to get the break. Once you get the break, I'm going to look for a retest. And then on that retest, I'm going to engage the short. And we're going to look for the market to then pull back to the downside. Okay. And that's the price action that I'll be looking for. And I'll be taking profits off right here. See that support level? See that support level? And let's look back further. See what used to be resistance? See what used to be resistance? So that's a nice level for us at 438 to take some profit. So look for the break, the retest to engage a short, then the rollover, and you get down into 438. Right? And there you guys have it. Okay. So that's going to be the game plan. That's how I'm going to be trading this going into tomorrow. And I'll be looking at individual stocks. We'll gauge relative strength. We'll gauge relative weakness. Tomorrow, I'll be in chat live with members at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you guys can't be in front of your computer, don't worry about it. Just download the mobile app on your phone. We have a mobile app for iPhone and Android that will allow you to be in chat and see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, get real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit trades. This way you guys can follow along with everything that we're doing, even if you are not, even if you guys are not in front of your computer. All right, so make sure you download the mobile app. I'll be with everybody at 2 p.m. When the minutes come out, I'll tell you exactly what's in them. I'll tell you what my thoughts are, if we're bullish or bearish, if it's, based on the two scenarios that I just went over on what it seems like the tone of the minutes were from members and how the market's going to read it. And then we'll position ourselves accordingly. Okay. So there you have it, folks. That concludes the educational part of the live stream. If you're not interested in a membership, you guys can sign off the live stream now. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button before you go. If you are interested, let me show you the platform so you guys can actually see what you're getting access to as a member. Because as a member, like I said, it's the 1087 price point this evening, and that includes all of our courses and all of our tools and no additional upsell. Okay, no extra fees. So let me show you the platform. This is our chat room. This is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades in real time. We're answering questions. We're giving you guys all of our analysis. We're with you from pre-market all the way through into the close. We're not just gone after an hour and you'll have to fend for yourself. You also get the mobile app, like I just mentioned to you. You get 2 private study groups with our mods to speed up your learning curve. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed with live squawk. Congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management, Trading View's premium charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares. The Trade Idea scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use. A simulator lets you trade with fake money but real-time data so you can practice implementing what you're learning before you risk your hard-earned money. You get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. It's all included at no additional cost when you guys join your trading group. You also get a trading journal that will track all your trades for you. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock that you are interested in. So you know how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. Watch list every day from the mods. These are the stocks we're focused on, entry and exit prices, so you know what to focus on before the market opens. And then you've got all the courses. Simplified version of what I learned at the fund, beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's all included in the 1087 price point. There's no additional upsell for those courses. They're all included. Then you have a video library with about 600 hours of workshops and webinars. You guys can also attend those workshops live once you become a full-time member. Now, gang, listen to me carefully. I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. I wish I could, but I can't. What I can guarantee, if you join, you'll pay $10.87 tonight. If you can't make back $10.87 at least one time during your membership, after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, attending a study group, I'll give you back $2,174. That's the deal. And you keep the laptop. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. If you used to be a member or a trial member, or you are currently a trial member, you must send us a text message to 786-505-4049 in order for us to whitelist your email address. Otherwise, go to ttgoffer.com. If you see a laptop, you're getting one. That's how you know we still have them, as long as you see it in your checker card. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, turn on notifications.